Hi guys, today I will talk about a case where you got multiple items. Take a bit of time to read through the question first. Usually when you go to the supermarket and buy fruit, for example, you expect these to have different mass. So in this case, we are trying to investigate the distribution of peaches. And we know that the main mass is 125 grams. And the standard deviation is 20 grams. And these peaches are packed inside paper bags. And we know that some certain paper bags can only withhold 2 kilograms maximum. And you want to work out how many peaches you can put inside the bag such that the probability that the bag will not break is rated at 90%. There are two methods to solve this problem. For the first method, so we look at the total mass of n peaches. So you need to work out the expected value for the total mass. You know the mass for the mean mass for one peach is 125 grams. To work out the total mean mass, you multiply 125 by n. So for the variance of the total mass, you take the sum of the variances. Because you know the standard deviation is 20. So the variance of t would just be 400n. So now you can summarize your distribution in this way. And you want the probability of t less than or equal to 2000. So we convert from kilograms into gram. You want that probability to be rated at 90%. So firstly, you got to standardize the distribution. So where the mean is 0 and then standard deviation is 1. And then you do inverse norm to work out these limits. So the way we standardize like this, so you take the mass and then you minus the mean mass and divide it by the standard deviation. And then from there you can solve for n. For the second method, so think of it as a sample of n peaches. So in this case, we just let P be the mass of one peach only. Okay? If that's the case, then when you write down your distribution, the mean is 125. And then to work out the standard deviation, you take the standard deviation of one peach and divide it by square root of the sample size. To work out the probability, because the total mass is 2000, but in this case you only got one peach. So what you want to do is, you want to take that total mass divided by n. So these two probabilities are equivalent. It's just a different way of solving the question. So just follow what we did over here. So we work out the limits and then standardize this one here. You take this mass and then minus the mean mass of one peach divided by standard deviation of that sample. And then you solve for n. As you can see, you got the same answer. And note that the question said find the maximum number of peaches. Okay? And we need to have a whole number. So in this case, you got to round down to 15 because that's maximum.